So now let's go ahead and get into that part of it. So when I was talking to PGT in episode number 1, he was saying that whenever COVID happened, that's whenever, the whole PGT just started. You said it a minute ago. That's basically when 90-second mycology happened. Is that right?
Yeah, that's true. So before my original channel was deleted, if you went back on the start dates of the channels, I was like one of the first ones after, we had Willie Myco,
Right.
and then we had the guy called Home Mycology.
Oh,
And
PGT said
then,
something about him.
yeah, so I still talk to him sometimes, but he hasn't been too active online, but he's
Right.
still there. And then I started like January 2020. And then PGT came a little bit after that because he made a video on the Broke Boy tech, which was going around Reddit along with the Uncle Ben stuff. So PGT started, and then we had Ashley Boomer Schumer, and then we had Rookie Mycologist. And it's just been a domino effect of all of us together now, inspiring other people to try to put their voices out there and show people how easy it is to grow mushrooms. But I do think sometimes people get into it for the wrong reason. Like there's people that jump right into it right away and want to try to profit off of it as much as they can.
Right.
And then those are the ones that I think kind of went under and stopped posting and stopped doing a lot of stuff because they
Right. Right.
really just, they immediately they jump into trying to vend the cultures and substrates, and then it just kind of fizzles out for them.
Right. I think I got some of those accusations when I first started, but now I've been in it over 2 years now. So, and I'm still making videos and still trying to make it happen. So people been really nice to me. I really appreciate everybody for the support. But at first, people were like, "Oh, you just like all the other ones." I'm like, "You see me actually trying to learn how to do this."
Yeah,
You know
and
what
it's
I'm
in the
saying?
name Rookie. You're the rookie mycologist, just like you
Yeah.
got the rookie gambler now. The
Right.
rookie, it's right in the name.
Somebody left a comment on the video on the new channel and said that because I did that video about can you grow 2 strains in the same mono tub,
Oh yeah.
and so somebody left a comment on one of those saying, "Hey, you don't know what you're doing." I said, "I'm the rookie mycologist. This is not veteran mycologist."
It's in the
You're right.
name,
I
yeah.
don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to learn what I'm doing. Exactly. That's the whole point of the channel.
Yeah, I know, there's a little bit of I don't know what it's called, a barrier between what people thought my brand name was and what they thought my videos were going to be. They thought they're gonna be 90 seconds long. They turn out
Right.
to be 2 hours, so in the beginning, it was all like, "This video isn't 90 seconds," or,
Right.
"Uncle Ben Tech sucks, what are you doing?" It's been half and half of people just there's always haters that are just gonna mess with us.
Are you planning on posting more of your older content on? Because I think people still want to see those original videos.
Yeah, so
Minus,
those are
but I don't know the issue because obviously YouTube is not very clear whenever they delete your channel. At least not for me because I didn't get any strikes or anything. But
right.
minus that, whatever, are you able to post those older videos?
Yeah, so I've got on YouTube right now. The new name is I had to do a little bit of rebranding, so I did 90SM Media. So that's like a 90
Right.
Second Mycology SM Media. So and I'm slowly like once a week, once every 1 to 2 weeks, uploading those older videos. But those older videos are already uploaded in my free archive on Patreon, so you don't even have to sign up for Patreon. I was nice enough to make them just public to where it's less steps for people to watch.
Oh, there we
Um,
go. That's great. Let's
so
back up
then
real quick because I think we're getting ahead of
yeah,
ourselves. How did you choose the name 90-second mycology, first of all?
yeah, that's a good one. So when it was around 2015 actually when I looked into growing mushrooms because I've always been into psychedelics ever since I was a teenager.
Okay.
And 2015 was really my time where I was like, let me just finally look into how to do this. And around that time was when I was able to do PF Tech, and I just kind of
Right.
fruited off the jars with a little plastic bag on top of the jars in vitro. So I was like, wow, I did it. And then it just kind of fizzled out after that. And then around 2020, the Uncle Ben Tech started circulating around more on Reddit and some other places. It was still fairly new, uh, even though I found stuff leading back in the early 2000s when these rice bags hit the shelves. So what I was able to do was look into more about how the tech was done. I did a couple runs myself, and then one day I was in that classic kitchen in my original videos, and I just looked at that number 90 on the rice bag, and I'm like, well, this is it. This is 90-second mycology. I better just make some short videos on how easy this really is, since there weren't that many videos about it at the time. And the
Right.
ones that were there, they've been deleted already. I don't know what happened to those people. They're gone. They was called like Spider-Man Tech, Uncle
That's what
Ben's.
PGT told me. I didn't even realize he said it. Yeah, he said it was called Spider-Man Take at first. I'm like, really? I never even heard of that.
Yeah,
He was like,
Spider-Man Tech was out there, some other names for it, and then finally just the Uncle Ben Tech kind of stuck with everybody, as the Uncle Ben subreddit kind of helped take it off and bring people to my original channel with the creator Shroom Scout over there.
right, right. Oh, right. Exactly. You were telling me about that. And so you came up. So you came up with the name right then. And then how long before you started posting videos?
It was probably, I think it was like the day that I was recording on my old cell phone, and I had that like epiphany of this is it, 90-second mycology. So as I was doing like quick editing with some stupid mobile app on my original videos, which I have to find them because I don't think I have those in my free archive because they're embarrassing.
Okay.
But it was like that same day when I was editing the video and I put, okay, here we go, 90-second
Right.
mycology presents, as I finished up the video. And then that's what was posted to the original channel for the subreddit at the time. And then the traffic just kept coming to help launch the brand.
So how long did it take you to figure out that it actually worked as far as using the rice as opposed to, I guess people were still using grain bags back then?
Yeah, so I did a run myself with just the brown rice and fruiting out of the top of the bag. I had problems keeping the moisture content and all of that crap to try to fruit it. But it wasn't long because people were selling like brown rice grain bags at the time just on
Okay.
whatever stupid website they had or Etsy.
Okay.
And the problem with the brown rice is it can get pretty mushy pretty quick when you try to make it yourself. That's why I always want to know how these factories are doing it so easily, which I have a bag right behind me, the clear pouches that Bella created.
Oh, I see it. Yep.
So yeah, it wasn't long.
Okay. It wasn't long. That's great.
No, not at
So
all.
how I initially found out about you was obviously YouTube. And so whenever was trying to think about maybe I want to start doing this, I was obviously looking at PGT, you, Boomer Shroomer, Willie Michael, everybody that you named. Those are the people that I was looking at to try to see how to do this, whatever. And I was looking for what would be the easiest, most efficient way, because when you're a beginner, you want to find something that's beginner friendly. And so I thought, hey, those Uncle Ben's tech, that looks pretty promising. And the steps, it don't look like it's a lot of steps to do it. So that's what
Yeah,
initially got me to, hey, maybe I should do it this way.
yeah, I did the well, I call it a dry run before I recorded anything, and I was able to get some fruits, and I was like, this is so simple because it's inside of every grocery store, sterile, ready to go. You could eat it if you wanted to off the shelf. The microwave number is just to warm it up, so it's not cold rice that you're eating. So it's I think it's more hands-on. I think a lot as the years have gone on, a lot more companies are trying to pimp out their all-in-one grain bags where they've got substrate in it with the
Right.
grains, and obviously
Exactly.
that could be an easier way to go. So Uncle Ben Tech is really a little more hands-on. It's people that want to get their hands a little dirty because even though the all-in-one grow bags work, it kind of takes the fun out of it for people. Everyone has their own side of it. Kind of takes the fun out of it. If you're a little more hands-on, you put a little more effort into your gardening and whatever you're doing, if you're growing vegetables or whatever, it's like it's more rewarding to me at least than just shooting culture into a bag that's ready to go and cutting holes in it when it's ready to fruit.
Right, right. PGT was saying that he's more of a DIYer, so he likes that
Yeah,
kind of being involved thing.
exactly. Hands-on DIY, yeah.
But I mean, whatever works for some people are DIYs. For my case, I always tell people it's either money or time. You got to spend money buying something to do whatever you want to, or you can spend the time actually making it yourself. And whatever works for you. Me, I like the more efficient way. So if I can get it ready to go, I'd rather just do it that way. But that's just me.
Exactly. Once you work on things and you figure out what you like, everyone has their own taste. Everybody has their own idea of what they like to do. I mean, now that I'm getting older, sometimes I still buy, obviously, I have a bunch of the rice bags, not because it's in my name, but I still like to do it. It's still fun. And
Right.
as I create more content for my paid archive, it's going to be more 90-second rice content on top of what's already out there with, I've got no pressure cooker techniques for agar and popcorn and all this other stuff too.
Oh, that's great. I actually I have a pressure cooker now. And so I want to start actually putting some stuff on the website and on YouTube as far as doing it yourself, as far as making your own substrate, grain, all that type of stuff. That's why I got the pressure cooker, basically for the content. I'm in a
Yep.
situation where companies will give me stuff because I can get, actually get eyeballs on it. So I actually prefer just to do it that way, but I want to know every aspect of it. So that's why I want to make it for myself. So that way you just
Yeah.
never know what could happen.
A lot of people will eventually move on, get the pressure cooker, which I have one too, obviously, because I still like to do my own stuff. I have used the pressure cooker in a few videos where I teach people, how to properly use it. It's just a little 16 quart Presto from Walmart. I haven't fired it up in a while, actually, because I've been on the 90-second rice content trying to get that stuff back up for people because I haven't made a new video since my microwave tech, and that was like 2023.
Oh
Yeah, once
wow.
you have a baby, man, a lot of stuff goes out the window, and it's
You ain't got to tell
uh
me. Trust me, I've been through that.
I was just talking to PGT the other night, and he reassured me. He's like, a lot of small businesses go under within their first 5 years, and the fact that all of us are still kind of here, we've all still have a little bit of a community still going. It says something, and we're doing something a little bit right, hopefully,
Right.
to still be relevant.
I know exactly what you mean. I do want to invite you guys to come subscribe to my website, bassdropkeys.tv. On here, what you're getting is the edited version of the pod. If you want the full conversation, the unedited version of the pod, also, I do spend 15 to 30 minutes with each guest. Come over and subscribe to my website, bassdropkeys.tv. The rookiemycologist.com is for the merch, for the videos, bassdropkeys.tv.